Is your Facebook ad strategy failing? It's time to fix that. Unleash success with these 12 unwritten rules for Facebook ad account management. Watch your CPA drop as you implement these crucial guidelines. Rule number 1. If you're not applying learnings from your active Facebook ads, then you're doing it wrong. Facebook ads are just a set of assumptions based on which you should determine your next step or your next assumption. Rule number 2. You should not, I repeat, you should not evaluate your Facebook ads results on a day-to-day basis. There's zero reasons to day trade with your ads. It's okay to incorporate today data into decision making, but due to delayed results, I suggest 3 to 7 days as a sweet spot for decision making. That's a good combination of historic and the recent data. Rule number 3. Make sure to always use post ID when using the same ad in multiple ad sets or campaigns. It ensures that your social proof is accumulated on the unique identifier, and it often results in an ad having a better CPA because more people check the comments, more people engage with the ad, people are more inclined to start watching the video that has a bit more social proof, they click more. Facebook is favorizing the ad that has a lot of engagement because all the ads are a sign of engaging ad. That accumulated results in a better performance. How to actually use your post ID. Check this video here that I explained step-by-step process. Rule number 4. The real indicator of success of a Facebook ad is not your thumbs up, click-through rate, CPA, or ROAS. It is spend. I know it sounds crazy, but there's no point in forcing Facebook to spend on an ad that has a lower CPA and a low spend, because Facebook knows which ad can handle the scale. It uses machine learning and it can predict which ad can produce the best outcome based on the objective you selected. I know it often can feel frustrating, but there's no need to day trade long-term scale for a short-term gain. Yes, you might get a few additional sales on the ad that you force budget to, but that's not bad to the scale. Definitely trust Facebook with this one. It uses way more data than us to make the decision. I admit sometimes it's off, but in general it is always right, and you should always make your decision based on data. Rule number 5. Maximizing the efficiency of Facebook ads is not just scaling winners, it's also cutting the losers and minimizing the losses earlier. So do you want to profitably spend more on your Facebook ads? Then just do a proper optimization of your ad account. How to do that, you're wondering. So people think that if the results on the ad set level are good, there's no need to check the ad level. And that's such a wrong concept, although Facebook is getting better with this. So my suggestion is to check your early indicators, check your soft metrics, and once you actually make decision based on your ROAS and you cut bad ads, you scale good ad sets, your ROAS automatically goes up. Rule number 6. Your testing campaign should not be about testing the audiences. It's supposed to be about testing different concepts, styles, creatives, funnels, pretty much anything that has connection with creative or with funnel. It maximizes your chances of success more than the interest or lookalike targeting. Rule number 7. Unless you were once your ideal prospect for the product that you're selling, your ads should not be based on what you think is important about your product, but it's supposed to be based on the research and your customers' words. It will make a huge difference, first of all, in your click-through rate and then in your CPA, because people would feel understood when you're using their language and when you're using their jargon and when you're actually telling them what they want to hear about the product, not what you think is important. Rule number 8. Just because you're labeling your campaign as a top of the funnel or prospecting, it does not actually mean you're reaching a cold audience. I did so many ad account audits where people say it's top of the funnel or prospecting, but when you enter the campaign, like it has a frequency of 3. That's definitely not prospecting campaign. So everything depends on your messaging. For example, stating the benefits of a product would mean nothing to someone who doesn't know if it has a problem. You should align your messaging to the level of awareness to your audience. That's a key to successful ads. Rule number 9. This one is correlated to the previous rule that I mentioned. So your budget on the campaign or the ad set level should always be tied to the performance. It's such a simple thing that's often overlooked in the ad account that I audit. In other words, highest ROAS or lowest CPA should have the highest budget. That way, your average ROAS automatically goes up. Rule number 10. Success happens outside of the ads manager. Although I'm a media buyer, I definitely understand that. So here are 3 quick tips, not directly related to your ads, that can help you increase your ad efficiency. So first of all, it's your offer. How are you communicating your offer can make a huge difference. So for example, buy one gets one always speaks more than 50% off. You always want to frame your offer based on the feedback from the existing customers after you find out why they bought. Tip number 2, iteration of the winning creative. So optimizing your winning creatives, understanding where potential improvement lies, and creating new variation of that ad can definitely have your CPA. What you should do is take either existing winners or the ads that have pretty bad downstop ratio but amazing hold rate, or vice versa. Those are like big potential ads. Those are the ones that you can quickly turn around. And quick tip number 3 under this rule is ad to landing page congruency. So this one is not talked about enough, but when a user clicks on an ad, he expects the same or similar experience on your website. So keep your colors, font, messaging aligned with the ad because it increases your chances of converting the prospect. So if you have a young girl in the video, you should have young girls on the landing pages. If you have boomers in ad, you should have boomers in your landing pages. Rule number 11. By testing everything, you're actually not testing anything. So use isolation effect. Test one thing at a time, iterate on the winners, and build your winning ad. So how to prioritize this? So here's your game plan. If you don't have any winning ad, first of all, test general benefit related copy with multiple photos. Once you find a winning photo, identify customer persona, and then test that different angle per customer persona, double down on winning angle and create multiple copies per angle, and then test different headlines aligned to the copy. The goal is to find a winning image first because that has the biggest impact on the performance. After that, you go to customer persona and to the pain points. And rule number 12. Angle of the ad is doing the targeting, not the interest you put on the ad level, but how to actually leverage that information. Here's my bulletproof process. Do your research, think of multiple angles relevant to your target persona, create copy per angle and align it with your creative. See which angle Facebook and users are favoring the most. So it would be either the one with the lowest CPA or one with the biggest spend. And then double down on your creative winners. So it doesn't make sense for you to force budget to something that has like people are not resonating. As I mentioned, when you find a winning angle, then it's very easy to expand that angle. And then the next step should be to align your product page or landing page to that winning angle. And that's it, guys. If you implement all of these rules in your day or week-to-week management, you're gonna see money pouring into your pockets. If you love this video, make sure to check my scaling video where I'm actually showcasing you in the ad account how I'm actually applying this. If on the other side you're spending at least 50K a month and you want me to implement these learnings in your ad account, book a call with me below and see your ad account scaling.